I'm Jeff Summers with the Allen Samuels Auto Group. We are a group of 12 automotive dealerships located in the state of Texas, and I am actually the Director of Marketing for the 12 stores. We actually produce in-house demographic target marketing for our different stores for our customer base. What we've done is we've kind of redirected our money from newspaper to direct mail. Our direct mail has saved us a fortune and made us a lot of money, because what we can do is we profile our customer base and we know what a person looks like on paper that drive our product. So what we then do is go out and target people that look like they drive our product that currently don't own our product. So that's a whole market in itself. The goal for this department is to build 20,000 mailers per month per store. So at 12 stores, that's 240,000 pieces per month. Eventually, we want to ramp up to 40,000 pieces per month, which would be, 500,000 pieces a month. Now, my HC is the heart of this whole operation, because in the past I had to go out and outsource my printing products, which were 7 to 10 days turn time. And in that process, with my RESO, I can actually produce it the same day and actually have it in the mail stream the same day. When I started shopping for machinery and saw the operation of the machine, I had to have it. It was like buying a car. You get in it, you test drive it, you smell the leather, you road test it around the block, and it does everything you want it to do. You're ready to sign. And when I left with the gentleman that put me together the package for all the other machinery, and on the way out he said, "Well, what do you think?" And I said, "I need one. I've got to have it. That's the machine I want, and I'm going to get one." And so I turned around, and sure enough, it more than fit the area that I needed. It fit every aspect that I was looking to fill. It did. And it's actually done better than that. For instance, let's say we get a call today that we want to do we got a $5,000 rebate on the Ram pickups. I can be in your mailbox tomorrow with a coupon, with a flyer, with a picture of the truck in your box, where everybody else is scrambling to do conventional printing, conventional turnkey. And the nice thing about RESO is I don't have to stock 500,000 sheets of letterhead for every one of my stores. I mean, when you think about that, that's 6 million pieces that I would have to store somewhere. I can turn the machine on, produce my own letterhead, the text, the letter, everything together all in one whack. So I don't waste. I don't have a waste factor like I would in the other operations. I brought 30% of the buyers across our showroom in 2 months in a row to buy our vehicles on 1/70th of the ad budget that was going to the newspaper. So when you start looking dollar for dollar, it's a no-brainer. I mean, I can run 4 postcards through that machine for 3 cents or 4 cents, whatever your saturation based on your ink usage. You cut that up and drop that out. I'm in your box for less than a quarter. You load up 2,000 sheets in the 2 drawers and turn it on and walk away from it. It's just, it's a workhorse. I am impressed. I've got 870,000 pieces through my machine, and I'm not quite 7 months old with it yet. And I have seen my repair guy twice, and once was preventative maintenance. So, where else can you find a machine that'll do that? Not going to happen. We did some analysis where we were sending black and white postcards versus some color postcards. And I did a test market to a lot of people that I worked with, because I wanted to see which one they kept. And hands down, most of them didn't even see the black and white that came in the mail. It was mixed in with everything else that comes across their path, and they trashed it. But something that stands out with a color burst or a logo or something that's just different than the black and white gets attention. And the nice thing is it's clean. We were actually outsourcing our service reminder program when I first started working here. We were spending $64,000 a month between 12 stores on outsourcing. I brought that in-house when we brought the RESO in, and immediately saved about $30,000 from outsourcing. So needless to say, did it pay for itself? Yeah. 2 months, I'm up. I bought everything in this room in about 3 months' time. So that was just one area. But what happened is the service department numbers have climbed through the roof. This particular store is in the middle of a field. There's nothing else on this exit, and we're 2 years ahead of our demographic for where we are. We're actually on the cutting edge. The housing boom is coming out this way, but it's not here yet. So what we have to do is we have to go target and attract people to come out here and want to do service with us. So we have to get ingenious on our offers. So naturally, this store works on any brand, any make, any model, it doesn't matter. But we have to create that and put that in a mailbox so that somebody understands it. So that's what we've basically done, and the RESO's helped us do that at an affordable rate. Last year, we had a hailstorm. It was in an area just north of us. And we were kind of ingenious. We thought, well, this thing's going to hit, and it's going to hit hard. So I went down to our body shop manager and I said, can you tell me from he has a computer that actually tells the insurance adjusters where the hail hit so they know exactly what's happening for claims. So I went down and talked to him. I said, where's this hailstorm going through right now? And he told me the particular area. So I got online. I ordered all the mailable addresses in those 2 zip codes, pulled the data down, got a count of 6,000 because it's kind of a rural area. So I pulled the data down, turned the machine on, said, let's print some cards. So we printed up 6,000 hail cards, 4x6 cards, and it didn't take hardly any time. And we cut them up and we dropped them right as soon as that hailstorm quit. And we were in the mailbox the next day. After we did that hail mailer, after the hailstorm hit, our phone banks locked up. Needless to say, we had everybody and his brother calling our body shop trying to get scheduled. Well, we loaded the body shop for 6 months, just full, completely full. Had to actually add staff. We did a mailer for our Waco store about 2 months ago. The gentleman called on a Thursday afternoon and he said, is there any way, Chevrolet's just come out with a 0% and they're giving all kinds of rebates, is there any way you can get that thing out so that it's in the box by the weekend? This is Thursday afternoon. I said, how many pieces? 10,000. I said, piece of cake. Had I not had the reso, I'd have said, you're dreaming, bud. But we put it together, had it batched, in about 3 hours' time, had it processed and ready to drop at the post office. So needless to say, he had a huge weekend just because we could turn it fast. I run as much through that reso as I possibly can because it's, number one, speed. Number two, it's so efficient. You know, it's comparative. I have a dry toner color machine right now that costs me about 3 times what the reso does to run, and I only get a third of the output. So I get 30 pages a minute and it costs me 3 times as much. When I first bought the reso and was getting ready to actually justify and put it all in and get all this equipment for this location, I had put together a business plan. Then I needed myself and 3 other people to operate. After I got the reso, I can actually operate with 1 assistant, and he works a 40-hour week. So between the 2 of us, we can do what we thought we were going to take about 3 people to do, we're doing ourselves. So we're not limited, we're not stuck 70 hours, 80 hours, 90 hours a week like we were before. You know, we can turn it, and at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever the case may be, we're in the post office now. They also hooked me up with a paper supplier. You know, the little stuff that you don't think about. You know, who do I use? Where do I go? You know, what do I have to do? Do I need to, you know, how much ink am I going to need? Do I need to stock? You know, they gave me an overview and said, here's what you'll probably do, and here's what I would recommend. And I've followed that, and I've not run out of ink, not run out of paper, have had very little downtime with it, and it's remarkable. I can call my rep, my technician, and say, Tom, I got a question. What do you think? And he'll say, do this, and boom, it's a done deal. Save him a trip, and I just as soon fix it myself if it's something minute. And usually it's a cleaning issue, you know, it's housekeeping, but it's great. The service after the sale, none better. I wish my other machinery in this room were serviced by reso. It runs nonstop. My machine runs nonstop all the time. The first 2 weeks of the month, it's going all the time. Comparative to other machines, I don't have the breakdown. I just don't have the downtime. And to me, that's critical, because if I'm down for 2 or 3 days, I've lost 3 stores' business. I see an operation where I can run multiple things at one time for multiple stores. Because of the fact I have 12 stores and they're in different locales and I have to create different things, if I had, let's say, 3 machines, I could have 3 different jobs processing at the same time and raise my limit from 500,000 to 1 million sheets a month without a problem. I expect to probably buy another 2 or 3 machines before it's all said and done.